Well. You all know why you're here. You know why you gathered today. You can hear the hate in my voice. That's right. I randomly caught a buzz off of hating on Voldemort. As you guys may or may not know, I grew up with Harry Potter. Read all the books. Each one of them I probably read 5+ times. I was obsessed with the books as a kid. Never got too heavy into the movies because I just preferred the books. I was one of those people where I'm like, if they fuck up anything from the books, I'm not watching this goddamn movie. That's how I was, right? Live life to the fullest. And point is, very knowledgeable on the verse. And a character I always had a hard time with was Voldemort himself. And we're going to get into why he's a fucking bum. But before we do this, smash the like button. Let's try to get this up to 400+ likes. That would be absolutely amazing if y'all love jobber videos and videos where I just roast characters for being bums. Definitely show some love. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. We're on the road to 30K. I'm looking forward to hitting another milestone on the channel as we grow and head into new horizons. Also, in the video description is a link to my Discord. This is where I do things like games, prizes, D&Ds, giveaways, and more. We just started a Marvel D&D, so join up if you love comic books, as well as I post a bunch of my upcoming projects in there so you guys can discuss videos that are coming out and what I'm working on in the near future. It's really fun for subscribers. Now, getting into this. Why am I hating on Voldemort? Let's address the elephant in the room, right? People usually say, oh, well, he's one of the strongest in the verse. Why would you call him a jobber? Why would you call him a bum? First of all, have you met Living Tribunal? Okay, he's supposed to be number 2. Fuck that guy. Gets beat up by everybody. Being strong doesn't matter when it comes to jobbing. If anything, being strong makes you susceptible to jobbing because you're going to put somebody else over. You're going to make someone else look good because they're like, oh shit, you're strong. That must mean this guy is strong or stronger, right? So you got a target on your back. Potential for jobbing. Voldemort's no fucking exception. Okay, first of all, how do you beef with a baby? And before we embark on that idea, let's add a little caveat to that. How do you beef with a baby and fucking lose? This man, Voldemort, took the L to an infant. I don't give a shit if you say, oh, it was magic, that was love, and that is super strong. I don't give a damn. This man got the drop on a fucking infant and couldn't get the job done. Left a scar, kid grows up to get his get back, right? Like, I'm sorry. Hot take, I'm not losing to a baby, okay? I'm not losing to an infant. Why did he even use magic? You could have just kicked the baby. You could have just thrown it out the window. You could have fucking carnaged that bitch, right? Just throw the baby out the window. We know that's a beautiful reference. Go check out my Carnage Goon video. Shameless plug. But he lost to a baby. Like, that's ridiculous. That's the jump off point. And what pisses me off too, because I've been a hater for a long time, okay? When I was a kid, I peeped game early. I was like, why the fuck won't they say his name? Harry was on the same brainwaves as me. Harry's walking around like 10, 11 years old going, Voldemort. And they're like, yo, you can't say his name. Like, you can't go around and say his name. He might pop out on us. If I'm Harry, I'm saying, who cares, pussy? I was 6 months old when I beat his ass. Like, I accidentally knocked him out. I accidentally almost killed him. Like, why are you people so scared of him? This man, Voldemort, on screen, and when I say on screen, I'm really talking about the books, rarely caught W's. This man had hype beasts all around him. He had a bunch of... Matter of fact, a lot of his members of his gang were moving way different than him. Like, if you were to ask me, Bellatrix Lestrange, she was putting in real work. She was the one really out here on her grind. This man Voldemort's back here taking credit for all that shit because it's his gang, but he really wasn't on shit. And when it was time for him to step up, bags were fumbled. Like this man, the one dub he caught. This is how much lack of respect I have for Voldemort, right? The bag he caught, he killed Mad-Eye Moody. Like, off-paneled him in the book, right? Moody got shot somewhere. Even back then, dude, I was a kid reading this shit. Even when I was a kid, I was like, damn, how much does Mad-Eye Moody fucking... Like, that's valid. I might have to make a Mad-Eye Moody hate video, too, because, like, Mad-Eye Moody was supposed to be that guy, right? He was supposed to be a beast of an orc, like, ran down on a bunch of the bad guys back in his day, was fucking everybody up. They're scared of him. This man got put in a trunk first time I see him. Like, we see he got kidnapped and someone pretended to be him, okay? That immediately status in trouble with me. You know me, I lock in on the jobber moments. I was like, all right, this might be on fraud watch. Then immediately gets off-paneled by Voldemort. Voldemort don't hit nobody else. He hits Mad-Eye. Mad-Eye immediately taken out the game. Did not fight back one bit. Keep in mind, later in the books, that fat ass, the professor that be on everyone's dick if he thinks they're going to be Big Slughorn, that guy, the Cloud Chaser, he stood in the pocket with Voldemort in the books. He did. But Mad-Eye Moody can't get his licks in? Are we for real? So, like, the one dub he had, it was an L, to be honest, because that's Mad-Eye Moody, another jobber. This man, Voldemort, beefed with Harry multiple times as a teenager. Could not get the job done. This man got ran down on Dumbledore. The same Dumbledore that refuses to kill people, right? He does not want to catch bodies. If he kills you, it's on accident. On God. Like, he did not mean to do that shit. He runs down on Voldemort. Dumbledore's way past his prime. He's old as shit. He's trying to just be a good dude, run his school, all that. But he knows he has to get active because everyone's pussy when it comes to Voldemort for some reason, except for Harry. And he pulls up, and he's off rip. Some of the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen. Keep in mind, you're not even supposed to say Voldemort's name, right? He's going, yo, Tom. He uses his government name. He's like, Tom, you're out of pocket. Tom, you're being a hoe. I gotta correct this shit. This man, government name got dropped in the streets, in the pocket. Dumbledore's calling him by his government. He's calling him Tom. He's like, come on, little Tom. Like, I know you're just a little ass boy. You don't want this smoke. Oh my God. And Voldemort still didn't kill him? He's still going toe-to-toe with an out-of-prime Dumbledore? I don't care if he has Elder Wand. He's 90,000 years old. Beat his ass. Like, oh my God. Voldemort sucked, bro. Legit was ass. Like, gets bossed up on by Harry. Still loses to Harry. Kills Harry and still loses. This man was built up with all this reputation just to be an L magnet. Just to be a fucking jobber. Can't win a beef with a baby. Can't win a beef with a teenager. Pulls up on Harry's school, loses that battle, has his army with him, already took over the Ministry of Magic, still fumbles that. Like, bro, how ass is Voldemort? We really have to ask ourselves. I'm sorry, if I'm in the Harry Potter world, if I'm floating around and I hear Voldemort's coming down the street, I'm gonna tell him I'm a baby. Now I know I'm gonna win, right? Like, he's not beating no babies up. Why is he gonna beat me up? The fear he had was so unwarranted because he was such a jobber. Maybe if I'm a character that doesn't mean shit, maybe I'm a little scared, right? I'm a little worried. I'm like, hey, no one cares about me. Maybe I'll lose because he can win the battles that don't matter, right? But when it comes to winning time, when it comes to clutching up, no one throws up more air balls than Tom Riddle. Okay, Voldemort sucks. This man split his souls 7 times, still got bossed up on. Disgusting behavior. Nasty business. I knew he was on Fraud Watch too when you're reading the books and they talk about the greatest duel, the greatest hands ever thrown. Had nothing to do with Voldemort. Had nothing to do with Tom Riddle. It was Grindelwald and Dumbledore back in the day. That's still considered the greatest duel of all time. Did it suck in the fucking movies? Absolutely. It did that shit terrible. That should have been fire and they fucked it up. I was so pissed. But my point is, he still wasn't the rawest to ever do it. The ones playing way before him had a way rawer battle. Like, I don't even know if that's really how you say it, raw. I'd probably just made that fucking word up and it sounded terrible. But bear with me, I'm roasting a jobber right now. So this man can't even have the best fight ever. Can't catch the one body he had to catch. Lost to a baby. Doesn't clutch up on teenagers. Voldemort was fucking trash, dude. He did not deserve his hype. He should have been slut shamed. Like, they should have been on his ass like, you pussy. Like, you lost to a baby. That moment, he should have lost all respect. Me personally, if I was Voldemort, I wouldn't have left it up the chance. I would have grabbed that baby and thrown him out the window. I would have punted his ass, something. I would have RKO'd him. I'm not taking chance with magic at that point. Just like beat up that child. Like, just catch the body on the child. Lost multiple times to a kid. I can't, bro. I can't get with the Voldemort hype wave. Can't put him as your top bad guy as all time. Because all he did was lose no matter what. No matter how high up he was on the scoreboard, Voldemort was going to fumble that bag. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you a believer in the Voldemort hype train? Or are you like me and you see him as an absolute bum? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know which jobber I should make fun of next. I like roasting characters like these. Puts a smile on my face. I like being a hater. But let me know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord and hit me up if you want access to some of my scaling servers. We can talk business. I got a Deathstroke one, Dr. Doom, Namor, Spawn. It has all their appearances. Of course, you got to come with the bread, but we can talk about that. I'm doing deals right now. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.